revealed how close Chelsea came to signing Jules Kounde. A fresh insight into just how close Premier League giants Chelsea came to closing a deal for Sevilla's Jules Kounde has been provided on Thursday. The summer transfer window of course saw French stopper Kounde hotly tipped for a move to West London. Despite the embarrassment of riches at his disposal, Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel is understood to have identified Kounde, long highly regarded across the continent, as the missing piece from his Blues backline. A lengthy saga, in turn, unfolded as the respective boards at Chelsea and Sevilla went back and forth regarding the 22-year-old's valuation. In the end, however, those in a position of power at the latter stood firm. Monchi & Co. are said to have demanded that Kounde's release clause, worth a sum in the region of €75–80 million, be coughed up, or a sale would not be forthcoming. And Chelsea, as a result, were left with little choice but to abandon their efforts to lure the Frenchman to the English capital. The months since, however, have seen speculation continue to swirl that the Blues could yet reignite their pursuit upon the opening of the January transfer window. And, as alluded to above, on Thursday, a fresh insight into the development of prior negotiations between those in a position of power at Stamford Bridge and the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan has been provided. The info comes courtesy of transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. Speaking in an interview with Football Espana, Romano went as far as to confirm that Kounde was in fact one step away from making the move to the Premier League. Last summer he was one step away from leaving Sevilla. The Italian continued, Chelsea were super close at one point, including Kurt Zouma in the deal, then it collapsed because of the compensation for Sevilla. When removing Zouma from the equation, Chelsea are understood to have been willing to part with around €50 million for Kounde, a sum which, evidently, proved some way short of Sevilla's valuation. The Londoners, in turn, are expected to be joined by a whole host of Europe's top clubs in launching a fresh assault for the Frenchman over the coming months, albeit with a January move, as things stand, looking altogether